Pedram Shojai, The Art of Stopping Time, Practical Mindfulness for Busy People. In the bustling world we live in, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by endless to-do lists and responsibilities. The Art of Stopping Time, Practical Mindfulness for Busy People, by Pedram Shojai offers practical advice on finding inner peace amongst the chaos. The book encourages readers to focus their attention on what truly matters, and emphasizes the importance of managing our limited time effectively. By practicing mindfulness, prioritizing our well-being, and making deliberate choices about how we invest our time, we can experience a more fulfilling, balanced life. Get ready to explore how to create a thriving life garden, maximize your return on time investments, and rediscover the freedom in time management.
The value of time. How you use your time, the energy you put into it, and the level of mindfulness and attention you give it are the keys to maximizing the benefits you reap from it. While time may seem like a fixed and finite commodity, the returns you gain from it are dependent on these three factors. Engage in meaningful and productive activities, ensure you have enough energy, and be mindful to make the most of your time. So, even though we can't stop time, we can certainly make it more rewarding. Life management lessons. Imagine your life as a garden, with limited space and resources for only about 5 to 10 plants, your career, health, relationships, hobbies, and other important aspects of your life. The secret to success lies in resource management, which involves conserving your time, energy, and attention. In your life garden, your water is a crucial resource for your plants, but it's also very limited, so you have to distribute it carefully. Be wary of new plants crowding out those you already have, and avoid wasting your resources on weeds that divert valuable space and water away from the plants you do want to grow. Pull out the weeds in your garden, and stay on guard against new ones sneaking in and taking root. Remember, to get what you want out of life, you need to conserve your time, energy, and attention. Your time is money. Time is an investment, and just like any investment, it has returns. This summary highlights the importance of weighing our options and making investment decisions based on the outcomes they produce. If you've ever dabbled in the business world or played the stock market, you're most likely familiar with the term return on investment, ROI. Well, the same logic applies to how we invest our time. The goal is to get more out of your investment than what you put into it. So, the big question is, what's your ROI on how you invest your time? And do you have a time investment strategy? If you're clueless about where to start, then it's time to do something about it. When you have 30 minutes to spare, what you decide to do with that time will result in an outcome. Whether it's taking a walk, doing a high-intensity workout, or smoking a cigarette, it's your investment to make. As the saying goes, time is money, and you've got to be careful with how you choose to use it. Making an investment decision involves putting the right amount of time into one activity and getting something else in return. It could be a better physique, personal growth, or a smoker's cough. While options aren't usually so black and white, it's important to make investment decisions based on the outcomes they produce. Weighing your options based on how they affect your health, happiness, finances, or quality of life is essential in determining which ones provide better ROIs than others. For instance, a high-intensity workout will give you the results you need if your goal is to whip yourself into shape. However, it wouldn't be the best option if you want to have a conversation with a friend or reconnect with nature. In conclusion, we wouldn't spend our money on the stock market without weighing our options and thinking about an investment strategy. Therefore, it is crucial to consider your time as an investment and strategize on how you choose to use it. After all, time is our most valuable resource, and it's essential to make the most of it. Embrace time freedom. We have more control over how we spend our time than we realize, and we need to make wiser commitments if we want to maximize the hours of our week. Have you ever found yourself exhausted at the end of the day, wondering where all your time went? In a world full of commitments, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that we ultimately have a significant amount of control over how we spend our time. While some obligations are imposed on us by reality, such as taxes and walking dogs, many of the commitments we make are a result of our own decisions. From idle chatter with coworkers to participating in book groups, we make commitments out of misplaced politeness and obligation, often without realizing that these commitments offer little reward in return. But we can take back control of our time by being mindful of our commitments and choosing to make adjustments where necessary. It's essential to recognize that we have a lot more options than we think. We can politely cut a conversation short, decline invitations without guilt, and leave groups that no longer serve us. By doing so, we create more time for the activities that genuinely bring us joy and satisfaction. It's also crucial to make meaningful, not needless, commitments. We should invest our time in activities that align with our personal goals and passions, rather than merely taking on tasks out of a sense of obligation. By doing so, we maximize our hours, making them productive and fulfilling, instead of just being drained at the end of the day. Overall, it's time to embrace our time freedom and take responsibility for how we spend our hours. We need to be mindful of our commitments and make choices that support our goals and passions. With these adjustments, we can gain greater control over our time, creating more fulfilling and successful lives. The power of choice in time management. Do you feel like you have no control over your daily obligations? The truth is, even when it seems like you have no choice, you still have the power to make decisions that significantly impact the hours you spend on those obligations. Whether it's your daily commute or work tasks, how you approach them can make a big difference. By choosing to listen to an audiobook, calling a friend, or practicing good posture, you can turn those hours into relaxation, learning, or even exercise time. Understanding the power of choice can lead to better time management and a more fulfilling life. Stop wasting time on technological distractions. We waste a lot of our free time staring at screens and getting lost in technological distractions. The key message is that we need to reclaim our time and use it more effectively. Instead of reaching for our phones, we can try people watching, stretches, thinking, or just observing the world around us. By doing this, we can learn more about ourselves, better connect with others, and become more productive with our time. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness has the potential to bring more joy into our daily lives by helping us focus on the present moment. By taking a moment to stop and fully experience a new environment, we can shift our perspective and appreciate the magic of our surroundings. This simple technique reminds us to savor each moment, as it could be our last. Mindfulness encourages us to be fully present and to make the most out of life. The power of mindful eating. Mindfulness isn't only about meditation but also extends to our daily activities like eating. By paying full attention to what we consume, we can make the experience enjoyable, register it in our minds, slow down our perception of time, and even stretch it out. Mindfulness can make the moment feel eternal with the potential to stop time, transforming mundane tasks into mindful experiences. Practicing mindfulness in all activities is a skill that can be developed to enhance our everyday lives. Reclaiming me time. Do you spend too much time in the shower? While it may feel like the only time you have to yourself, it's not the best use of your time, nor is it environmentally or physically friendly. The real problem is that you need to make more time for yourself. Find ways to relax and energize that work for you, like weekly massages or stretches in the morning. Time management is key to making the most of your life and doing the things that make you feel fulfilled. So take control of your life and start reclaiming your me time.
As you journey through The Art of Stopping Time, you learn that effectively managing the finite resource of time is crucial in carving out a fulfilling life. By focusing our attention on the present, making deliberate choices about how we spend our time, and eliminating unnecessary distractions, we are better equipped to nurture our garden of life. In addition to cherishing time spent on meaningful pursuits, practicing mindfulness is vital in staying present, appreciating each moment, and experiencing a richer existence. Ultimately, the art of stopping time lies in recognizing and harnessing the power we have over how we invest our time, energy, and attention in order to live a life of balance, vitality, and purpose.